For some reason, this fragrance gives me vibes like if you took YSL L'Homme to a Middle Eastern trip and take that gingery essence and add a little bit of that business class Emirates essence to the scent. That's what I'm getting here. Today would be day 2 testing this fragrance out from Oman Luxury called Voyage, and I have some thoughts. So let's roll the music so we can check out Oman Luxury's Voyage and see why we are doing ginger different. Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, 𝗙𝗏𝗏. Shout out to Max Aroma for sponsoring today's video, and they did send this over for me to check out. Now, I think Oman Luxury doesn't get a ton of love because the marketing behind it isn't huge. That's really what it is, because there's no slacking on the material or quality or uniqueness of the fragrances. It's just a marketing issue, and that's kind of what's happening in this particular fragrance as well, just like 𝗙𝗏𝗏 𝗕𝗏, which is one of my favorites from that brand. This shit is a ginger done different. It gives me a little bit of one of my favorite designer fragrances, Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme, but with a twist. Like, I'm wearing this fragrance today and I'm currently wearing it on my hand to give you guys like my thoughts on this shit and why this fragrance is not inexpensive for sure, which kind of gives me the sensation of transitioning from summertime, late August into fall season. Now let's start off with the notes and then I can share with you a little bit more of Alright, so according to Fragrantica, the notes open up with pink pepper, ginger, and bergamot, followed by floral notes, geranium, rose, and at the base, ambergris, incense, labdanum, patchouli, and musk. For some reason, I am getting a little bit of a musky, oceanic, ambergris kind of DNA right under the gingery punch that comes off of this fragrance. The ginger essence in here really makes the entire opening like super bright, spicy, and absolutely beautiful. That's really what captivated me, was that opening, which is why I give that L'Homme interpretation, because I love a gingery fragrance when it has punch. Now when this shit starts to dry down, I feel like I just took a business class trip on Emirates. Haven't been, but I want to. I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke! Now the mid and dry down of this fragrance, the combination of florals with this incensey sexy vibe does give somehow a leathery tone. It gives it like an interior car leather, which has been a reference that I've been using lately a lot, but it just smells like that, so that's the best point of reference I can give you. It's like a sexy vehicle with the windows open, parked next to a bonfire. Smoky, sexy, leathery, floral, but then the ambergris is a little bit of a almost oceanic DNA. So it's like smokiness from the incense and frankincense, then you got this leathery tone, and then you got spices coming from ginger and saffron with a little bit of brightness coming off of the bergamot. So it's a fragrance with some flowetry to it. Now the fragrance is bold, sexy, and kind of complex because it just hits you spicy, bright, but also warm, resinous. And with all Middle Eastern fragrances, you get this resinous nature that some points may kind of feel a little bit weird or animalic. And in this one, it has a little bit of that body and that depth, but it's not off-putting at all. Now what Oman Luxury, at least from the scents that I currently own, what they don't slack is on performance, at least not off of my skin. This particular fragrance was hovering around 8 to 9 hours. For a fragrance that opens up very fresh, that's pretty above average if you ask me, because fresh fragrances generally suck, especially when it comes to high heat and humidity. But then again, I can't really categorize this shit as just a fresh scent because of the incensey nature of it, because it just opens up very fresh, very wearable, and it has versatility to be a signature scent. But there's something here that, for me, captivates me and really makes the wearer very enjoyable, and that's what I'm looking for in a fragrance, right? It has some complexities to it. It has dynamic range as far as fresh, floral, spice, resinous, smoky, leathery, ambergris just kind of DNA, but still isn't overly done, if that makes sense. Like, I want to wear a fragrance that doesn't complicate my mind too much, that I know that I can reach for it and it'll satisfy multiple occasions within the wear. This is not harsh, it's not gritty, it's not too Middle Eastern, not to profile this shit, but sometimes they come off a little cuminish and BO and very OD bold, which are kind of the scents that I gravitate to. But in this case, it's kind of like bringing East meets West, making it very wearable and enjoyable. Now, these fragrances are not cheap, but I also don't feel like you're getting a cheap scent profile. Some people may want something a little bit more dynamic. This may not be for you. For me, I think it has the perfect amount of dynamic range, balancing fresh and resinous, which are two things that I fucking appreciate. I'm not gonna front, there was aspects of wearing this fragrance yesterday that I felt like I was in the Middle East, like taking a bath in almond milk covered in saffron. For some reason, I wanna dip in a salt bath and be beat with like sage leaves and my feet scrubbed. I got problems. Overall, what would I rate Voyage? Personally, I give it a strong 7. And the shit has addictive nature too. Like, I can't stop fucking sniffing my hand. I don't know about you, but for me, that's a sign of a good scent. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. I'll put a link in the description. And if you have any favorites from the brand of Oman Luxury, leave it in the comments below. And if you feel the fragrance deserves some hype, or the brand itself, let me know your thoughts. I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is. Biggest in the gang. Smooches.
Fly gun holder, money folder, roller, start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense, you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.